Shanti, Baba Sakar Murli, 2nd of September 2021. Essence. Sweet children, you are creating your fortune for the future new world. This Raja Yoga of yours is for the new world. Question. What are the main signs of fortunate children? Answer. Fortunate children follow Srimad according to the law. They do not do anything against the law and so deceive themselves or the father. 2. They take a full interest in studying and explaining to others. 3. They make effort to pass with honours and claim a scholarship. 4. They never cause anyone sorrow. They never perform wrong actions. Song. I have come having had my fortune awakened. Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the song. The new ones heard it, and the old ones also heard it. The Kumaris heard it. This is a place of study. People go to a place of study in order to create one kind of fortune or another. There are many types of fortune there. Some create the fortune of becoming surgeons, and others create the fortune of becoming barristers. Fortune is also called an aim and objective. Why would you study at school unless it was for creating your fortune? Here, you children know that your fortune having awakened, you come to claim your fortune of the kingdom of the new world. This Raja Yoga is for the new world. Those people become barristers, engineers or surgeons for the old world. There is now very little time left in the old world for becoming that. It will soon end. That fortune is for this land of death, for this birth. Your study is for the new world. You have come having created your fortune for the new world. You will receive your fortune of the kingdom in the new world. Who is teaching you? The unlimited Father from whom you claim your inheritance. Doctors receive their inheritance of the knowledge of a doctor through their studies. Then, when they become old, they go to their guru. What do they want? They ask, "Give us guidance on how to go to the land of peace. Grant us salvation. Take us away from here to the land of peace." You receive your inheritance from your father in this birth, but you don't receive anything from a guru. You receive some sort of inheritance from your teacher because you need a livelihood. Even though you receive an inheritance from your father, you still study to earn your own income. There is no income earned from a guru. Yes, some study the Gita very well and then give lectures on it. All of that is for temporary happiness. It is now the end of this land of death. You know that you have come here to create your fortune for the new world. This old world has to end. Your own property and the property you receive from your father will all be burnt. You will then go back empty-handed. You now need an income for the new world. People of the old world will not be able to do this. It is Shiv Baba who inspires you to earn an income for the new world. You have come here to create your fortune for the new world. That father is your father, teacher and guru. He comes at the confluence age in order to teach you to earn an income for the future. There are now only a few more days left in this old world. People of the world don't know this. You children know he is our father, teacher and Satguru for the new world. The Father comes to take you to the land of peace and the land of happiness. Some don't make their fortune, that is, they don't understand anything. In the same family, the wife would be studying this, whereas the husband would not. Or the children would be studying this and the parents would not. This continues to happen all the time. In the beginning, whole families came. But when there were storms of Maya, those who were amazed by the knowledge, who then related it to others, left the father and went away. It is remembered that those who were amazed on hearing this knowledge related it to others and belonged to the father. They taught it to others. And then, wonderful destiny of the drama. And therefore, it is just a question of the drama. The Father himself says, "O drama, O Maya, whom did you divorce?" Husband and wife divorce each other. Children divorce their father. It isn't like that here. Here you cannot get a divorce. The Father has come to make you children earn a true income. The Father does not make anyone fall into a pit. The Father is the purifier, the merciful one. The Father comes and liberates you from sorrow. He becomes your guide and takes you back home. A worldly guru does not say that he will take you back with him. In the scriptures it says, "God speaks, I will take all of you back with me." Everyone will return like a swarm of mosquitoes. You children know very well that you now have to return home. You have to renounce your bodies. When you die, the world is dead for you. Simply consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. These are dirty old costumes. Even this world is old. When they are sitting in an old home and a new house is being built, the Father and the children all understand that it is for them. Their intellects would be drawn to the new home. Do this here and do that there. The intellects are connected to the new home, and they then demolish the old one. All attachment to the old home is finished and forged with the new home. This is a matter of the unlimited world. Finish your attachment to the old world and connect your intellects to the new world. You know that this old world is to be destroyed. The new world is heaven, and we are claiming our royal status for that. The more yoga we have, the more knowledge we imbibe and explain to others, the more our mercury of happiness will rise. Since we are claiming our inheritance for 21 births, the examination is very important. It is good to become wealthy, is it not? It is good if you have a long life, is it not? The more you spin the world cycle, the more you make others similar to yourselves, the more you will benefit. If you want to become a king, you also have to create subjects. So many come to the exhibitions, and subjects will continue to be created through them, because this imperishable knowledge is never destroyed. It will enter their intellects that they have to become pure and become the masters of the pure world. The kingdom of Rama is being established, and the kingdom of Ravan is to be destroyed. In the Golden Age, there will just be deities. Baba has explained that the pictures you create of Lakshmi and Narayan should have this writing on it. In their previous birth, they were in the Tamopradhan world. Then, by making this effort, from being in the Tamopradhan world, they became the masters of the Satopradhan world. The kings and the subjects are all masters. Even the subjects would say that their Bharat is the most elevated of all. Truly, Bharat was the most elevated of all. It is not that now, but it definitely was that. It has now become very poor. Ancient Bharat was the wealthiest of all. We, people of Bharat, belonged to the highest deity clan. Others cannot be called deities. You daughters are studying, and you also explain to others. Baba has given you directions about how to write and send telegrams for holding exhibitions. You have the pictures, and you can prove to them and show them how they claimed their status. They are now once again claiming a status from Shiv Baba. Their images also exist. Shiva is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. There are also the images of Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is carrying out establishment through Brahma. The land of Vishnu is just ahead. The new world is sustained by Vishnu. Vishnu is the dual form of Radhe and Krishna. Who is the God of the Gita? First of all, write down that the God of the Gita is incorporeal Shiva and not Krishna. How does Brahma become Vishnu and Vishnu become Brahma? It takes so much time to explain just the one picture because it has to sit in their intellects. You should first explain this and then write. The Father says, with the power of yoga, you claim all rights for 21 births through Brahma. Shiv Baba is giving you your inheritance through Brahma. It is this one's soul who hears everything first. It is souls who imbibe everything. This is the main thing. They show images of Shiva. That is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva. And so, Prajapita Brahma is definitely needed. Here, there are so many Brahma Kumars and Kumaris of Prajapita Brahma. Unless you become Brahmins, children of Brahma, how can you claim your inheritance from Shiv Baba? They cannot be a physical creation. Mouth-born creation is remembered. You would say that you are the mouth-born creation of Prajapita Brahma. Other people are the disciples or followers of gurus. Here you call that one alone the Father, Teacher and Satguru. That is the one who is incorporeal Shiv Baba, the ocean of knowledge, the one who is knowledgeful. He gives us the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. He is also the teacher. The incorporeal comes and speaks to you through the corporeal. It is the soul who speaks. The soul says, "Don't give trouble to my body." It is the soul who becomes unhappy. At this time, souls are impure. It is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who purifies impure souls. Souls call out, "O Purifier, O God the Father." They have a Father sitting there. So, whom are they remembering? The soul says, "This is the Father of myself, the soul, whereas the other is the Father of my body." It is explained whether the incorporeal Father of the soul is greater or the corporeal Father, the creator of the body, is greater. The corporeal one also remembers the incorporeal one. Since destruction is just ahead of you, everyone has to be given the explanation. The Father from beyond comes at the end in order to take everyone back home. Everything else is to be destroyed. This is called the land of death. When someone dies, people say that he has gone to the world beyond, the land of peace. People don't know whether the world beyond, brackets Parlok, is the Golden Age or the land of peace. The Golden Age exists here. The world beyond is the land of peace. The right method is needed to explain. You should go and explain at the temples. This temple is the memorial of Shiv Baba, who is teaching us. In fact, Shiva is just a point. But how can a point be worshipped? How can flowers and fruit be offered to him? This is why they have given him a big form. He doesn't have such a big form. It is remembered that a wonderful star sparkles in the center of the forehead. If a soul were a big thing, scientists would immediately be able to catch it. Baba explains that they haven't received the full introduction of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They cannot receive it until their fortune opens. As yet, their fortune hasn't opened. Until they know the Father, they cannot understand that their souls are also like points. Shiv Baba is a point, and we remember a point. Only when you remember him in this awareness can your sins be absolved. However, when you say, "I can see this," or "I can see that" in visions, those are obstacles of Maya. You have the happiness that you have now found God, but knowledge is also needed. When someone has a vision of Krishna, he becomes happy. Baba says, they have a vision of Krishna and dance in happiness a great deal, but they don't attain salvation through that. Those visions are granted just by chance. If you don't study well, you become part of the subjects. If someone hears just a little knowledge, he becomes part of the ordinary subjects in the land of Krishna. You children know that Shiv Baba is now speaking the knowledge to you. He is knowledgeful. Baba's orders are, definitely remain pure. However, some are unable to remain pure. Sometimes even impure ones come and sit here secretly. They cause themselves a loss. They are only cheating themselves. There is no question of cheating the Father. Are you going to acquire wealth by cheating the Father? What would your condition be if you don't follow Shiv Baba's Srimat according to the law? There will be a lot of punishment and your status will also be destroyed. Don't perform actions against the law. The Father explains that your behavior isn't right. The Father shows you the way to earn an income. Then it is your fortune whether you do it or not. Everyone has to return to the land of peace after experiencing punishment. If your status is destroyed, you receive nothing. Many come here, but it is a question of claiming your inheritance from the Father. Children say, I will claim a royal status in the Sun dynasty of heaven from the Father. This is Raja Yoga. Students win a scholarship. Those who pass receive a scholarship. That rosary is created to represent those who won a scholarship. Each of you will receive a scholarship to the extent that you pass. The number of you will grow and there will then be thousands. A royal status is the scholarship. Those who study well cannot remain incognito. Many new ones will be able to go ahead of the older ones. They will make their lives like diamonds. They will earn their true income and claim their inheritance for 21 births. They have so much happiness. You know that if you don't claim this inheritance now, you will never be able to claim it again. There has to be an interest in studying. Some don't have the slightest interest in explaining to anyone. If, according to the drama, they don't have this in their fortune, what can God do? Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now-found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dana. 1. Don't perform any action against Srimat. Study well and make your fortune elevated. Don't cause anyone sorrow. Finish your attachment to the old world. Connect your intellect in yoga with the new world. In order to remain happy, imbibe knowledge and also inspire others to imbibe it. Blessing. May you be a charitable soul and, with the stage of a lighthouse, stop performing sinful actions. Where there is light, there cannot be any sinful actions. By your constantly having the stage of a lighthouse, Maya cannot make you perform any sinful actions, and you will become a constantly charitable soul. A charitable soul cannot perform any sinful actions, even in his thoughts. Where there is sin, there cannot be the remembrance of the Father. Have this determined thought: I am a charitable soul, and sin cannot come in front of me. Do not allow any sin to enter your dreams or thoughts. Slogan. Those who observe every scene as a detached observer remain constantly cheerful. Om Shanti.